Good morning, Libras. Medicine here, and I'd like to thank you for joining us in Circle today. So this is a reading for the week of January 15th for Libras. And it seems like there's going to be a lot of energy wasted here in this week. It seems kind of earlier on with the Nine of Wands. That's pretty much like, in reverse, that's pretty much like, okay, why did I put all my energy and all my effort into this project for? No one's listening, no one's even taking it on. I did all this work, and no one is picking up the slack, or no one's gonna take it forward. I did this for a reason, for other people, and here I am alone, just kind of doing this all by myself. Not really getting any kind of help, any kind of support from anyone. So it's like, okay, why am I doing this in the first place? And then towards the middle of the week, it's kind of like, well, with the Ten of Wands, it's kind of like, well, if that's the case, then I'm just going to pass off these responsibilities to someone else. I'm just going to I'm gonna let other people handle it. It's almost, what I'm seeing kind of going on here is, it's almost like, well, I put all this energy and effort into this, and no one gave a crap, and no one did anything about it, and no one, so it's like, okay, why should I put any more energy into it now? And it's like, okay, towards the middle of the week, it's just like, okay, well, you know what? Pass off these responsibilities to someone else. Give it to someone else to do, because I put all this energy into it here and it meant nothing. So why should I have to carry the burden and responsibility, of going through with anything that I said that I was going to do, when I thought that people were going to come through for me if I put all the energy and effort into this, earlier, and so it's kind of like a realization of wasted energy, of giving up. And just passing things along. And towards the end of the week, there seems to be some major changes that are supposed to be happening, but everyone's kind of like not saying anything about it. Everyone's kind of just putting it to the wayside. People aren't being honest with you towards the end of the week about what they're feeling, or how they're feeling about things, or what they think about things, or where you should be putting your energy towards, or where they should be putting their energy towards. They're not being honest with you about it, and thus nothing is changing. Everything is still kind of just going the way it is, which may seem good on the surface, but when you don't know the truth to something, when people just kind of hide the truth from you, and they act as if nothing is wrong and nothing is going on, when they're supposed to be, when this is a good time for change to happen, then nothing actually gets done, nothing gets changed, and therefore you don't know the truth of the situation, and it kind of leaves you in this space of, why you did something, without really ever understanding the truth behind the bigger picture, behind everything that's going on. And Libras tend to be very harmonic creatures, and so, really putting in that time and effort. You've really put in a lot of time and effort into this project, and it just seemed like it just was kind of all for naught. And people on top of that are not being honest with you about why it was all for naught, about their true feelings on it, about how they truly, about what they truly think about the situation. Or maybe they're saying they're going to do something and they just don't do it. And but they don't tell you that they're not going to do it, because they know if they tell you they're not going to do it, then big changes are going to be happening. This is kind of a time where probably some big changes are supposed to be happening and they just aren't, because it's being hidden away by lies and deceit. So the advice from the Unicorn Oracle is relax, everything is okay. Don't worry, it's all going to be fine. You know, these things happen. Perhaps this is kind of a sign for you to kind of allow yourself to really take 2 steps back from the situation and perhaps kind of come to a conclusion and reality of the situation on your own. Um, it's obvious that no one's really going to be, don't expect anyone to really be truthful with you about the situation, especially if they were involved. Ooh, sorry about that. Don't expect for anyone to be really honest and truthful about it. This is kind of a time for you to kind of take time on your own to really reflect on the situation and just kind of relax and just know that everything is okay. We put a lot of work and effort into this. One way or the other, it'll, in a way, all pay itself off. It's just not going to pay itself off through others. Don't expect others to come forth. And in the booklet of the Unicorn Oracle, it says no matter what your situation looks like right now, this card asks you to relax and let go of your worries. Everything will be okay. Have you ever seen a movie in which everyone seems to be in danger or in trouble of some sort? As you watch the movie, you wonder, how will they ever get out of this? Yet at the end of the film, everything works out fine and everyone's happy. In the same way, your movie will have a happy ending too. So don't stress or worry. Instead, enjoy watching how your life story unfolds in an amazing way. Life works itself out in ways that we could never have thought of. Your current situation will be over soon, and you'll be fine. You'll learn life lessons that will help you in the future. So use this current time to make yourself stronger. Breathe deeply. Try your best to stay positive and happy, and remember to relax because everything's going to be okay. So even though everything doesn't seem too fine on the surface, everything will be okay, my Libras. Just trust in that. Trust in yourself. You know, sometimes things are out of our control, and really all we can do is, like I said, take a step back from it. You know, just don't carry on. Once you realize something, don't carry on. Don't carry on more weight than what's needed. All right, my Libras. You have a great week. If you're feeling up to it, I always kind of like to hear feedback on how the oracles may have helped you throughout the week. So if you're feeling up to it, go for it. And if not, no worries. Just have a great week, and I will see you next reading. I hope.